Tap that subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell icon to get notifications for whenever I upload. Now let's get on to the video.
Let's just get down to business.
Still feels pretty new to me. Okay.
Seems you've been scouted by Fairfield's finest to assist our efforts in the war. You know, since the ceasefire will inevitably fail. If you do, it'll be great for the folk here. And great for my resume, if I'm honest. Few bullet points like that. Maybe it'll be enough to win me a spot on a higher rung. And you? What are you getting out of this? Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Ain't had many dealings with the Earth Directorate. You and Ibarra are the first agents I ever met, in fact. But you get things done. I trust you. As for Ibarra, verdict's still out. He insults Auntie's choice a mite too much for my liking. But that's the Earth Directorate's company policy, ain't it? Maybe not. But often what I hear comes up true.
Shouldn't believe everything you hear, Inez.
I ain't intending to get into any grievances here. Let's just say I'm a little dubious about the whole keeping corporations and corrupt governments in check thing. Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong.
That's cool. Need some ammo. Not as easy as Saints Row where I can just go get ammo for whatever gun I'm using. Probably can, but I have consumerism, so I'm trying not to spend too much at store. I don't know if it helps my my spending positively or negatively. Just exploring the incognito, the ship a little bit more before I leave. Go back to Paradise Island.
Seeing Zeb again went different than I expected. Not that I had high hopes for tears and confetti, but
If you want to party, let's say so.
I wouldn't be opposed. Reckon you can put my name on a cake too? Just aside, I must have imagined how that conversation was going to go a dozen times over the years. Never counted on Zebulon being so barbed.
I mean, you left him to die or something like
I
that.
apologized straight away. But I'm not convinced I did the wrong thing, leaving. Had I stayed, who knows? Likely I'd have gotten us both killed. That's fair. Might have left them a note or something. I was just worried I'd lose my nerve, but you have a point. Wasn't right of me to just up and split. Anyway, I appreciate the check-in, Commander. Was there anything else you needed?
Talk later. Exploring my ship. Well, there are a lot of bathrooms and rooms. Oh, it's a humidifier for her graft. This is her Auntie's Choice employee certificate, so this is Inez's room. This is Niles' hobbies. He likes auto mechanical.
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if...
Okay, so De Vere's inspired him to become an agent.
Become an agent.
I see. Pass bobblehead. Okay, okay. It's time to go back out there. We don't know about any other planets or anything just yet, so yeah, let's go back to Paradise Island. Take Inez and the good boy Niles. Ah. Alright, where are we gonna go here? I think we said we were gonna progress the main quest a little bit. So let's go this way towards the lab. Fast travel.
Hello? Calling out to any random non.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm finally gonna answer your call, buddy.
Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research
Map,
lab.
map, map.
Outside of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions.
Very low on ammo.
With the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Dangerous enemies, the skull.
Ready to waste it. On your command. Over here. Any random, non-kill, crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab.
Homicidally irritatable employee.
You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain
Okay, he can see me.
accountable for their actions.
Leaders and bosses.
Looks like a fight.
Things take time, Commander.
His shield is crazy. And I have no food or medicine. I think we're gonna die here.
Hostile ahead. What's the play, Commander? Making good progress.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is where we die. I have no food or anything on me.
Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must.
A moisture-resistant barrier to help keep its contents fresh.
Remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me.
Nope,
formulate
nothing.
a cure. Hello. Calling out to any random, non-kill, crazed passerby who can hear this. Yes, I am trapped in.
Yep, no. Need to be a bit more prepared for that. Oh. Okay. That death was my fault. We need to get some ammo. Much as I'm not a fan. I have to use some of these bits. Back to Fairfield, I believe.
Too much Spacer's Ale. Try Auntie's Choice Pepsi. Good for
All these rifts got everyone riled up, including me. What are we supposed to do if we encounter one?
Get some medical stuff from the doctor in here. totally nice, cool guy doctor.
I must add. Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
But without my leg, how am I going to climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative.
I don't have high enough medical
You're my
to do
surprise.
anything. I'm sorry. Infusion starter. But that increases the... A primer that grants instant heal that increases the lower your health is. Sure. 630 though. It's 1,000? Inhaler primers. I'll buy one. Oh no, two are the 11,000. Medical free or lucky. Now I really need ammunition. The bar?
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar?
Oh. Cole?
Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned...
How far are you in the business?
My top favorites are 1, the drunken haggler. 2, accessories.
I like the
3,
fair shake.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did Shh, not so loud.
19-point business plan is insane.
Operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare. Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between them protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about
Tell us the
work
truth.
and the war.
Oh.
Any particular topic you have in mind? Basically, to avoid it at all cost. They have a brigadier up there by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours.
Oh my.
Real piece of work, even by protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions. Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. 2 traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated. Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by protectorate forces.
Oh.
We have a small contingent of troops, but Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Munn. Real piece of work, even by protectorate standards. Report. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Yeah, I told her the truth.
I know that. We all do. Just trying to make some bits while I can, you know? Besides, some say it's decades away. Why fret unduly today? Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me. Pick your poison. And I am mostly not being literal there.
Don't need any of these. What? Just checking. I got 2 biomass canisters. I need ammo, but man.
One of my copious. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to. Why, of course. Once a drone operator, always a drone op. Thank you for making me feel like a vital cog in the system again. Well, now I better get back to cleaning. The only good employee is a useful one, after all.
Did I need that from him? I feel like I already beat drones.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet. Diddly bottom.
This is for bounties. Back to the map. Me not being able to find a vending machine is just a method of me being purely incompetent. Here we go. I'm going the right way now.
When might I begin laboring for Auntie? I so eagerly want to contribute to the corporate whole.
I'm practically a detective.
These are just recipes on crafting. I don't need recipes on crafting.
I wonder what other mysteries around here need solving.
I need those. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we can cook.
Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this. Yes, you.
Yeah, we learned about dangerous energies when they killed us last time. Make a little save over here so we don't have to go all the way back when we die.
You must. Unsubordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random
Trying to sneak my way on there.
Yes, you. I am trapped in
Thanks.
You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain for their actions. Help me formulate a cure.
Barred shut this way.
Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab, the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must.
Okay, they're all alerted to us?
Become homicidally irritable, though remain their actions. Formulate a cure.
No clue what's going on. There's the boss. That's a crazy shield. Oh, gotta get everything he's got. Let's get in. I don't have the key card. How did the boss not have the key card? Who are we shooting at now? Oh, there are so many in the distance. Oh, he stabbed the shit out of me. He's stabbing the shit out of me. He's got hella technique. 5 trauma kits. Oh, they've got a boss right there. Yeah, it was the end of me. Okay, I'm not strong enough to be doing what I'm doing. And I'm level 6. I'm gonna get another flaw for dying over and over again. I'm sure of it.
Hello? Calling out to any random non-kill crazy passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am. Let me know when you need it. You must. Subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. In the renovated green silo, help me formulate a cure.
Maybe I should go up. For some reason, verticality was calling to me.
Unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out any random non-kill crazed passerby. Hear this? Hunkering down.
Oh, y'all just leave me alone. You coming up here? That's never gonna work.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Help me formulate a cure. Yes, I'll just drop everything.
I got no more throwables.
Somebody cover me or what? Reason for dismissal? Failure to get along well with others. Research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center.
There's another down there.
You must. My subordinates have become remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Fix me up first. May formulate a cure.
I might help him up.
Time to settle accounts. Hello. Calling out to any random.
Okay, we're gonna save right here. I can't save right here.
Passerby who can hear this.
Oh, it's saving for me right here.
Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab.
There are definitely more outdoors.
At the former site of the Eden's Bounty.
So how do we approach trying to save, buddy?
You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions.
No, I'm good.
In the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate.
Well, he's up now. And he's up here. Super cool.
Hello? Calling out to any random non-kill crazed passerby. Hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center.
Pick this back up? No.
You must. My My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Finish him.
Trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me.
My goodness, my health is low.
My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions.
Oh, food.
Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab.
Let's go save him.
Site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become
Terminal, bro.
though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me.
Okay.
Hello? Calling out to any random
Alright.
kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former
What have I learned there?
Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though accountable for their actions.
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived.
Help me formulate a cure.
You must be affected as well.
Hello?
This is that door I was trying to open that was barred shut.
You're likely affected too.
Trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty.
You have a dog in there with you.
Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
You want me as your assistant?
Because I've squirreled myself away inside our test chamber for safekeeping? Well, I assure you my position as lead visionary of this innovative lab persists regardless. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity.
We should discuss my fee before going any further.
Your fee will be based on the length
We need speech 4 for something else.
dangers from exposure to undisclosed hazards.
Damn. I wish I knew what we needed speech 4 for.
Fair. Don't focus so much on monetary compensation. Think of the goodwill you'll earn with Auntie's choice. We have vision and we are going places. This project especially. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more.
You're making like soldiers, I'm guessing?
Brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite...
Wait, the lab's best interest raise what now?
You know what a spaceship is, yes? It's like that, but on the water. A boat is a non-space water ship. You see? Take it you're not very well traveled or well read, or... one hardly needs be versed in nautical matters to assist here. Let's move on, shall we? To devising a cure? Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes?
Damn.
I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
Indubitably. And the stuff.
Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed?
I'm something of a self-taught expert. I read like a chapter once in phrenology.
Oh, really? That's very interesting. I believe that long since discredited, but, you know, such things often come back into fashion. Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, Any questions?
What do I need to do?
We'll need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be...
And where can I find all
Small
that?
samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as
The Red Spire.
Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on the... Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
I probably will. Download data cartridge is right here. Retrieve the red sample spores is over here. Okay. I'll just take this. Important work here, incompetent, quarrelsome, blah blah blah, pap. Cooperation in concealing this ruse, much appreciated, also mandatory. We level up with that additional data. Alright, get 3 levels. We can only upgrade our lowest thing, so let's go melee. We've been using that a lot. Let's go lockpick. Let's go observation. I have distraction devices now, my codex. And I understand now leaders and bosses. This is super far north of here. I'll try to get over there. Alright, who knows? Oh my god.
What in the where now?
I just wanted to make a little attack.
Look alive, Commander.
The distraction thing didn't work. Nicotine heal me? You probably wouldn't do that in the game anymore, would they? Y'all help me, please.
Gotta scoot closer. Combat.
Oh man, they're whipping my ass, man. You guys are killing me. Kill, kill, kill. Mow his ass down. The difficulty's picking up for sure.
I've had my fill of wrangling spores. This should be enough for the antidote.
Yeah, that wasn't too hard. Get some saves in. You guys gave me some inhales? Get back to the boss. Not the boss, but my boss this time.
Typical anti-stress, fast and breaking things. I worry Zeb's in over his head with all of this. Found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left a line about. Yeah, well, I didn't have all the facts about Horizon Point until recently, did I? Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See, I don't know. Some hint of who she really was? Some sign that she could turn into someone who betrayed her own team? Sounds stupid said out loud.
Yeah, you're going through your own grief.
You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, Eric, Wade. I've tried recalling their voices, but there's just...
I haven't tried recalling their voices, I'm not gonna lie.
Static.
Been a bitch since the first episode.
And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget. Kind of you to say, Commander. I hope it continues to be true. No, burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it.
Alright. Let's get in here. Okay, he has to give me the chemical counter agent.
My most favorite, least absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. Now, first things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer.
He's not being nice to me.
In the slot below my intercom. Insert that data cartridge for me.
I'll do it anyway.
Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail. Always fortuitous to have ready access to a key chemical agent nearby. This might work out yet. Auntie may ignore our recent setbacks if I deliver an easy-to-market product. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air, now with extra fractiousness.
Air?
Though, I suppose it only
We're selling
works
air?
for Auntie's Choice employees, not our preservative-free rivals. Oh, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now we must formulate an antidote. If we're able to save well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum.
Medulla oblongata?
Frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's
Oh, you yapping, brother.
there's a way to make a profit. There. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
Okay. Thankfully, I can do this because he told me how to do it.
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an... Try. But you don't possess nearly the negotiating power you might suspect. Not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by. Why, let that thick-headed boob amble off with your reward. Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra.
Yeah, thank you. You knew you were giving me extra.
Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly.
I don't think there are too many alive.
You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's Choice. Be seeing you.
I get fired? That's an antidote shooting out. Okay, did that spray go all the way through? Nope. Oh no, it just says corporate hireling.
Yes.
So yeah, no, it's going through. Cool. Another side mission successfully done. I think it's time to pursue the brain benders at Westport. As they said, most likely will not be peaceful.
least it's not shooting
Okay.
water anymore.
Hello, sir.
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile.
Hogarth. Milverstreet reckons he's the key to converting this town. Let's bring him the good news of Auntie's choice, shall we?
Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Word of the wise.
Confabulate?
You might hear. We still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Okay.
Simply saying I'd rest easier if he'd been assigned to it. Originally. That generator goes? This town's finished.
Okay. Didn't think we'd be able to walk in here that easily. I'm not gonna lie to you. I expected to meet a little bit of oppression.
Greetings.
Greeting, Mr. Hogarth.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence. Now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward.
Anything I can do to help?
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without...
Okay, I got actually a engineering part here.
We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
Species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons.
Why you're all being punished, Weiger?
Obviously. We've not fulfilled our duties as members of the Protectorate. It is incumbent upon us to fight to the death, yet we still live, as does our enemy. Now, either the Arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of Auntie's choice. No matter who wins, we cannot sustain ourselves here for long.
How can a boot heel be so vapid?
My linguistic embellishments are somewhat beside the point. This here's a matter of accountability. Responsibility was mine. Disgrace and judgment should be mine solely as well. My intention is to absolve my subjects of any and all such blame. I owe it to every single person here to try.
Your dedication is inspiring. I'll get those parts for you.
That's abundantly kind of you. Though there must be something I can offer.
You have immediate knowledge of the Vox stations working, correct?
Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask?
I told him the truth.
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find us. Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. Least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Didn't have the firm benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them.
Uh.
On Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect life of contentment and plenty.
Sounds like I'm facing imminent death. Not for the first time.
Farewell now.
We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous.
And all you can say is farewell.
Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment.
Have time for a chat, Commander? This is a delicate situation. You reckon we help folk here get back on their feet? Or do what the minister asked?
Let's consider the advantages and disadvantages of each.
Well, if we help Westport, the Vigilant has promised to get us into the box. Folk here could rebuild their community. Maybe. But it's only delaying the inevitable, if you ask me. If we convince these folk to join up with Auntie's choice, they can start new lives away from the protectorate guillotine. They'd be grateful once they see what we got on offer. Plus, the minister's deal was clear. Do this, and he'll tell you how to gain entrance to the box. So you'd still get what you're after.
What do you mean by delaying the inevitable?
Commander, Westport's damn near underwater, and the protectorate are claiming everyone they're in to be traitors. Barring some mass change of heart, it's a matter of time before these folk get struck down by their own. The Vigilant seems a decent enough sort, but he's just one man. You want to give these folk a real shot at living? Send them to Fairfield.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're right.
Got it. Let's start conversating. The sooner we know how folk really feel about living here, the sooner we'll know who to butter up.
We all know how invasive
Okay.
can
So we need to talk around town. Well, they're mostly just biomechanical.
Well, it's infected.
This is all going perfectly according to the...
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle.
Any way having me
Suppose you
assistance
have any
here?
medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider donating? Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
I have speech too, and I have this thing.
Well, I'm a reasonable judge of character, and you seem upright. On behalf of my patients and I, thank you. We're all grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless. Barring this being some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you? They'd sell to us? Those medicaments you gave us before? No, never. You must think me easily hoodwinked. Our societies are sworn enemies.
No, they'll sell anything to
You almost
whoever.
make that sound reasonable, under a highly skewed, morally vacuous light. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though.
Might need to let some patients die to save the rest. If you stay, they'll all die.
You may be right. I've been wrestling with that very idea. I suppose I must accept some may not survive the journey so we can get the others the help they require in Fairfield. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it. It's less a concern about disloyalty and more my respect for his abilities. He's a skilled leader, and we could sorely use his aid, from coordinating logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands
I'll
full.
try my best to
See you
convince
when I
him.
see you.
Alright, so medical supplies. That's one person I've convinced.
Has the Sovereign said how many of those...
I think 3 is always the rule of thumb before we come back to Akaporti, whatever his name is.
Said that flooding Westport is routinely
I don't have hack 3. I know I need those shock rods. I got an inhaler charge. Oh, this door is barred shut, so that's how you open that door. Okay.
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged in the flooding.
Keep going around town. Let me save real quick. Probably shouldn't be converting them to Auntie's choice.
But I may just try not to think.
But it seems like a good idea to me a little bit.
Says we're to spend our lives in our predetermined.
And make sure Niles didn't have a bar above his head. This door's like barred shut. Key card. The broadcast facility. Make sure that key card isn't over here or anything. Charlton Ween route.
Appeared right out of the aether.
Are you sick?
As I imagine our proud sentinels do. Like, here I am, your innermost thoughts are known to me, and nobody once hears from you again. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true.
Oh, I know. He lies with anti-choice, okay.
I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in
carefully maintained act.
Nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
Sure, the ads, not some woolly cow cola, are quite riveting.
I am not familiar, though that does sound like one of their products. I refer to the ones for Purple Berry Crunch brand cereal. You likely guessed their influence right off, what with my assertive attitude and all. I laugh at danger. I hand make my own luck. That character is a revelation. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret.
Way too many words in the beginning.
Exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets. Oh, you're very good at playing dumb, aren't you?
Not playing.
I suppose that can be quite useful at times, yes? How meekly dynamic and wonderful. Now, do tell, what is the latest word from the field?
I don't have the quest for whom the bell tolls. For whom the bridge tolls, my bad.
Really? What was he like? Bold? Assertive? With a wildly obstreperous theatrical air?
What kind of hair? Wig, maybe.
Is that so? Do tell me more.
It's a job if you relocate.
An audacious proposal. Yet this place, despite its recent humidity, remains comfortable and familiar.
Here your aspirations are a dangerous secret. There such aspirations are revered.
Just imagine it. A new life full of breakneck decision-making and
I don't want to have to give him the case if I don't have to.
No. While I have acquired a distinct craving for certain Auntie's Choice products, I remain a good, loyal, protectorate subject at heart, if not in stomach. Hate to dash everyone's hopes. Suppose I am still part of the...
You're ashamed of your personal log with public.
Do that? Really? No, I do not believe your dissemblage.
Alright, man, just take the crunch.
With a full case, I might gorge upon such sweet goodness morning, noon, and night. All right, hand it over. Oh, but what would vigilant Hogarth say? What would everyone say? I can scarcely imagine it. Abandoning my community only to satisfy my gastronomical urges and risk-taking attitude. Right?
I'll persuade him.
Well, you seem
Maybe,
rather
hopefully.
confident. Best of luck, I suppose. You are surely going to need it. Please inform me if, I mean, when, of course, you receive it.
That was a tough one.
Greetings, non-protectorate wretches. With regret, I must inform you that those outside our glorious society may not take freely from our stocks, as our subjects do. However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium items for moderate respective fees. Initiating.
Ooh, fancy sword. I have insufficient bits for all of these.
Seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Our enemies envy our prosperity.
Dr. Chef McKinney.
Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh?
He was quite welcome.
Oh, glad to hear. Probably sprung an important task on you afterwards, I'd wager. I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. I mean, sure. All the underlying logic's the same if you mull it over. I've been trained to run them big algae processing units, which are a fair amount more complex. It's just... subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback. But I'm happy to help the system abide any way I am able.
What kind of devices uses these?
I assume those are approved protectorate announcements, correct? With everyone's neighbor prudence and the like? I mean, sorry. Of course they are. Loudspeaker control terminal is in the proclamation station, a few structures over. One with the antenna. I suspect they go there. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around here of late.
Any thoughts on the other residents?
Overwhelmed or terrified of dying, though, of course. Curativist Row is a fine sword. Pillar of our community. Might impatient, sure, but with how busy she is, we'd all do well to respect her time.
Spoke to her, got her approval.
Wine trot fellow. Talk your ear off if you let him. Kinda lonesome, but doesn't let anybody near his place for some reason. Even before the flooding.
What's involved in reprogramming
Mechs
these
do all
mechs?
the heavy work for us in the Protectorate. Just like each of us, each type of mech has their assigned specialty. Takes a little doing, but you can readjust them. The combat mech can be reconfigured to oversee comestible distribution, for instance. Or mine or harvest crops. All you need is the know-how to retool their subroutines. And the right parts. Plenty of parts. Granted, reprogrammed mechs are never as efficient as those specially made for a role, but they get by, eventually. After a fact.
So it must be a hard place to keep this running.
Do, truly. Toughest challenge now is upkeep of key apparatus. If that generator goes, for instance...
Even though I'm dumb, I'm trying to talk as much as possible instead of fighting.
Power to charge our mechs.
You ever think about giving up?
Even if I did ever fall prey to such treacherous whimsy, you think I'd be fool-headed enough to admit it to a stranger? Look like I've been kicked by an automech or something? I mean, void damn. Vigilant Hogarth's still here. No matter how bad it gets, keeps us going. Keeps us right. Folks like him prove the paradigm is aligned with the architect's plan. Just gotta trust the right...
Hey, Fogart could be paid for... If Fairfield would be paid for his work.
My neighbor? Nah, I'd rather live in an honest-to-goodness community than be surrounded by them individualist backstabbers. Sure feel sorry for them. Maybe someday after we...
I don't have speech for.
Utterly crushed... What? Oh, yes. Goodbye.
Not just yet, though. There are a couple more I need.
I had a night. We reject individualism. Separately and together.
Separately and together, they reject it. These shock rods are ammo, right? Hell yeah.
Happy to assist in crafting more ammo, if you need it.
You know what, Niles? You will craft some more ammo for me.
Sure hope Val isn't missing us something fierce back on the ship. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
I craft some inhaler charges. I can make more mag picks. Not gonna make anything right now though. I got big ammo. Yay!
All these vexatious disruptions keep befalling Westport. When are things gonna settle down?
Nice weather we have been having. Or not having. Apologies, but
Broken mechanicals up here.
is never concluded.
Bits, bypass shunt. That it? Oh, we got a candle in here. They're real old school. Open this door already? I got 3 inhaler charges. Got some of that drink. Barsloaf. Marshall Corbin's terminal. Remembering Horizon Point. Someone was taking rotations at the Vox? Are there more people I can talk to? Auto mechanicals.
Stranger?
Feel like I talked to everyone I could. Each of the Vigilance personal quarters. His key is probably on him.
Welcome back. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Certainly. What would you like to know?
You're one of the Vigilant. What does that mean?
Our society is built of layers, with the benevolent sovereign at the top. The Vigilant are directly beneath him, supporting him, helping to enact the paradigm. We are also tasked with leading the rest of the subjects.
And the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant.
How's it working?
There are varying degrees of vigilant leadership needed, depending on where in the hierarchy a subject may be. Why, even the Sentinels rely on our guidance, regardless of their thoughts on the matter. But our true calling is to lead the lower classes, who are the beating heart of our society. I suppose when Auntie is eventually driven from our fair island, the Sentinels will be coming for me, traitor that I am. Is there anything else? Parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. Remember, do not tell anyone there what you're gathering them for. Now, please, make every possible haste. Everyone's lives here, save mine, depend upon it.
Save yours.
The itinerant stranger returns.
Fairfield will take your people.
Pshaw! I've no desire to speak of the current state of Fairfield, no less the Auntie's choice riffraff controlling it, or worse, any traitors who have flocked to their side. Why, I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate, let alone for that cesspool.
The Protectorate has abandoned you.
The only thing they need, that all of us here need, are those.
What would it take to let your people leave?
I would think nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means.
What do you imagine your subjects think about your chances here?
When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm, who understand prosperity will return with time and group effort. I have the aid of key pillars of our community, several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me, and our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers.
What if things ain't further, you let everyone go?
I don't know. Look, I've entertained these fool notions of yours long enough. There's no use pursuing such a fruitless line of thinking further. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining. What all of us need most. Farewell now. Well, look who it is. What is it? Farewell now.
Minor disruption.
Sabotage their infrastructure or... I can sabotage the infrastructure or sabotage the loudspeaker system or sabotage the generator. I mean, sabotaging things seems oh so much easier at this point in time. But I may not be able to with my limited abilities. And it's like not like I can just get to the generator. Or the loudspeaker. Maybe. Didn't think so. Oh, okay, hold on. Found another way in. Okay, so sabotage the generator. That's fine and dandy. A crazy looking light bulb. Made it up here.
I'm very curious how the town is going to function without the generator.
Yes. Without it, we have no auto mechanicals. We're done. We'll have to do the work.
Oh, and I can just lockpick this now.
I'm sure this is all part of the paradigm.
To the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the We're all in this together.
Oh man, so many drinks. tank. Oh man. There's so much stuff in here, guys.
Salutations! This is DB Milverstreet of Fairfield with a special one-time free offer for all.
Town sabotage. The generator water purifier. Where's the water purifier?
People have been complaining about those ads playing. Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving. Believe I'd feel additionally traitorous once I met his gaze.
Need black powder for sure. I'm not seeing what this water purifier is though.
That vacuous cacophonies. Ah, the itinerant stranger. Farewell now.
Your water purifier back here? Sorry, buddy. Just looking for where your water purifier is as a town. Trying to destroy it, the infrastructure. From the top to the bottom.
That endless yattering is more insipid than I'd imagined.
You've returned.
Not done just yet. You guys are getting fresh water from somewhere, and I've got to ruin that. Might shoot me. Let me make a little save. I was a water purifier for a town. Where would I be?
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Of course. Toodaloo.
Let's revisit that another time.
That doesn't sound like a sanctioned communicator.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. He's an announcer. Are either of you announcers?
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system.
There we go. Okay, that's not my fault. Give me 1 second. Alright. Give it another college try.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Auntie Fizzos.
So this is not after I...
That way's a minefield.
Let me see if I've already sabotaged the generator in this one. Okay, so I need the purifier. Back to where I left off.
I certainly don't want to sound like I'm questioning the paradigm.
This is how I died last time. Jump down here. Okay, so no, it doesn't save you like that. I think it's what Johnny learned as well. That was the guy named who fell last time, Johnny.
That didn't sound like prudence at all.
That was less dangerous. I think I need to go over here.
Let me handle this.
Oh my god.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Hey, got a distraction. Hole in the head.
Man, I apologize for trespassing. Oops. Okay, so there was an easier way down here. A Ladosa. Other side of this door, huh? Oh, that was the door that was barred shut. Okay. So at least that helps. Things are deteriorating here, buddy. By no means of my own.
That vacuous cacophony set. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Thought you'd agreed to help us, not those corporate heathens. Not my favorite topic of discourse, but I do like the cut of your jib. My people are prepared to die. As subjects of the Protectorate, we are born
Your
to
mechs
live our
can't be
lives.
recharged.
Perhaps you are correct. Ironically, now that we're all traitors, they really don't need my permission to leave, but if they want it, they shall have it.
Thank
My
you.
former subjects are free to live an empty
You should
life,
leave with your
should I?
people.
Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here, and Lord,
You will
adherents
require
are
leadership.
expected to hold firm to the end. Such is the degree of our devotion. Oh, come now. I am a vigilant of the Protectorate. I have endured untold hardships, countless battles. What's a little avatar? Oh, it never stops. The tumult of duplicitous lies. You're right. I can't
Yeah,
withstand
man, leave with your
this inane
people.
onslaught much longer alone. At least in Fairfield, I'll have company in adversity. Unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. All right, then. Suppose it's time to make my announcement.
Thank you.
Despite the countless voices screaming in your head.
There's a beast out there just waiting to yield up its vitals to a grafting table. I'd like to begin the hunt.
We'll begin the hunting soon.
Attention, everyone. Attention. I, Vigilant Ogden Hogarth, hereby do order all subjects under my command to abandon the settlement of Westport at the earliest possible juncture. You are to depart for the township of Fairfield
I did this.
safely and together. Once there, you are to appeal to local authorities for citizenship with Auntie's choice. Thereupon, you are thus and forevermore relieved of your duties as subjects of the Protectorate. This is a direct order from your vigilant and is
Prudence
not to be
dictates
questioned.
we maintain sufficient
Hope I don't get
zeal at
assigned
all
to a
times.
grafting lab in Fairfield. Don't want to have to
Fairfield should be a little bit better with more doctors. Can I get your like key to go through your personal quarters?
Need a moment to let this all settle in. I will be on my way by and by.
Okay. Seems not. You return back to Fairfield, or no, not Fairfield, to Minister, what's his name, and get my hat. If he doesn't give me that hat, we're gonna have a murder spree begin. I'm not gonna lie to you. The hat is all I want. Oh, it is Fairfield, and we were in Westport. I'm remembering my cities and my towns.
I'm trying not to fret about these rifts so much. Maybe they ain't so awful.
You probably should.
I'm mulling over the best protectorate defected.
You've lifted my spirits right out of their doldrums.
Limited production.
You guests have just arrived. Here, a considerable reward for your considerable efforts. From the hushed grumblings of the refugees, I've gathered that you, perhaps aided Westport's departure into inhospitability. Sometimes the harshest moves are the most necessary. I've two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance, but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts?
Let me get in the Vox.
Indeed. Do forgive my preoccupations. The refugees are already long-suffering. What's a few extra moments of agony?
And my hat.
Speak with Vigilant Hogarth in the building beside the saloon. He was in charge around here before we arrived. I have no doubt he knows vital information to the Vox's functioning. Now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim, do come see me. I've no doubt that when we next meet, I'll have risen 6 ranks, at least. Farewell.
Did I get that hat? I did.
Greetings again. You have my undivided attention. What's on your mind?
Oh, I got my hat. I did it. I did it.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I got my hat. I got my hat.
Hey there, go-getter. I am well into that case of Purpleberry Crunch you bestowed to me. Did you know? Oh, indeed. Very much so. I no longer feel...
Of course. Toodaloo.
Take care. I'm gonna check in with what's his name about my Vox relay, and then I'm gonna do my last 2 companion quests before I get over to that Vox relay in the next video.
The others appear to be acclimatized. Well, hello. You appear burning with purpose. Is everything all right? Has something occurred? Judging by the waves of consternation wafting off of you, your other options must have failed. Yes, I know of a means in, but you must do something for me there. Even though I no longer am of the Protectorate, I do care for its subjects. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ.
What is it you need, though?
Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay, conscript him with the writ. And this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen.
Why does Corbin have to do it? Why can't I do it?
If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers.
Sounds like a plan.
Good. Here is the writ. Farewell now.
All right. Got a writ to get into the Vox Relay. That's going to leave us with just these two companion quests. And the Saboteur of the Paradise. See you in the next video. Peace. Thank you for watching.